We believe that the skills that we're teaching through debate are going to be transformative in their life, not only in grade school and high school, but in college or career readiness, and that these are truly going to be the leaders of tomorrow.
Among people who have participated in this activity, and I know a lot of them, I participated in the activity in high school, I participated as a coach for a number of years afterwards. Almost unanimously, those who have participated say it's the single most important academic experience that they have had in their lives. It teaches students to get out of the back row, not just in the classroom, but in life.
It taught me a lot. It taught me how to be very analytical, and I love that. It's not just about your thinking, because if you just think about your thinking, you're going to always be right. So I learned that debate helped me become a very open-minded thinker, and I appreciate that. Because of the fact that I am in Intel, I have to speak in front of a lot of officers, and it's nerve-wracking. A lot of people can't do it. But because of debate, I learned how to be like, hey, how's it going? You know, like, I learned how to speak properly. I learned how to be more comfortable talking, and it's one of the best skills I've ever picked up.
Debates really taught me how to talk about not only like issues that are happening around us, but apply almost anything to any conversation, to answer things extemporaneously, to talk about issues that are important, to also take a position and really truly defend it, which helps for a lot of things, like not only just school, but like taking the ACT, the writing portion, where you have to pick a side and actually answer it. Things like that, where you have to do this for not only like debate in school, but like what you're gonna have to do like later in the workforce. Things like that are skills you learn. Presenting ideas, researching, and really fully extending that argument, that position you take that will help you later on.
I've learned a lot of research skills, just where to look as far as news sources go, what sources are credible, what sources aren't that credible. I learned a lot more about politics than I did previously.
They do extraordinary amounts of research. They're reading government documents, major newspapers, law review articles.
You also learn how to reason with things and how to manipulate things, but not in a negative way, and like how to really study things, and especially going into law field, which is a very competitive field, especially in today's economy. You have to know like what sets you apart as a lawyer.
It forces you to change the way you think, and that get out of your kind of like small bubble that you live in, that there's problems and good things outside of the place where you know, and the things that you know and the places that you live in.
Having meaning in the actions you take, like just not saying something blindly, recognizing the implications of how you talk and how those actions and how those words could impact someone in the future.
See more connections when I had to do research assignments, when I had to do my homework. I saw how things kind of connected in a way, easier than I was before. It kind of opened my eyes to see things differently, and that kind of just sparked something in me, and I wanted to stay in it and continue and possibly get better at what I did.
It's definitely opened me up to different fields of thinking. It's kind of changed my perspective on the world and the ways in which I can actually change and impact the world. And I think that the team relationships are so important, because not only are these some of my most best friends at this point, I learn a lot from them. Every single practice, every single day, I enjoy being around them. They're some of the most important relationships I've had at this point in my life, both with my coach and my teammates. I learn a lot, and it's a joy when I go to practice.
It got to the point where I used to just rather do debate over schoolwork, and that's how it was, debate over schoolwork any day. And it's still like that to this day. I'd rather do debate over anything else, because I love it. It's helped me become a better person.